Hey guys, Cece back with another video, and for today's video we're doing something a little different. This is a new series that I'm going to be trying on this channel, and it is called Coffee Break with Cece. Hey guys, do me a favor, stop what you're doing and click that subscribe button. I'm really trying to get to 10,000 followers on Instagram. I need you to head over and give me a follow. Thanks in advance. Now on to the video. So I have my iced coffee here with me, okay? We're having a protein coffee this morning. If you haven't been following along with my vlogs, then you don't know really what that is. So you should go check that out. And I break down what my protein coffee concoction is in those vlogs. So let me give you a little overview in what we're going to talk about in these coffee breaks. Basically, these are going to be quick hit videos where we talk about any and all things corporate career related. And I'm talking about things in the office, things out of the office, from productivity tips to how to elevate yourself in your career, because that's what this all is for, right? We talk about it all the time in my vlogs, and I wanted to do more of a formalized sit down video to really give you guys the things that you've been asking me for. So if you're interested in something like that, please go ahead and subscribe to this channel. Also make sure you're following me on Instagram, because there are tons and tons and tons of reels and career tips and all of that I have on my Instagram right now that you can take advantage of. So our first topic is going to be one that I think everyone will love, because this is probably one of the top questions that I get all the time, and it's how to get out of a job that you absolutely hate. I know what you guys want to hear me say. Just get up, leave, quit, leave everything where it is, just walk out. Not the way to do it, okay? So if you absolutely hate your job and you're very sure that you want to get out of it, the first thing that you need to do is get clear on where you want to go. What do you see yourself doing in the future so you don't find yourself in the same position? Go ahead and talk to people, network, see what people in other companies are doing, see what people in your company are doing in other departments. That'll really help you get clear on your goals. What did you major in if you went to college or trade school? What did you major in? Did you like that, or do you feel like you want to do something totally different? Before you find yourself in a position the same as you're in right now, you need to make sure you know where you want to go. And I'm not saying that you have to have a personalized 5-year career plan where you know every step of the way what you want to do, because I don't even have that. However, you need to be clear about the things that you don't want to do, and you also need to be clear about what you want to get out of your next position. So for example, you may not love every single position that you're in, but they may serve a purpose. So your next position, maybe you're looking for that title so it can be a stepping stone position to get you to where you really want to be. So you say, hey, this is the type of position I want. I want to move in this position for a year and a half, 2 years, and then I'll be ready to move on to the next, and it'll put me in the perfect position to land me my dream job. Sometimes those are things that you have to do. So think about that. Every job isn't going to be one that you love, but what purpose is the position that you're in serving, and what purpose is the position that you want to going to serve? Answer those two questions. Along those same lines, I also want to caution you to make sure that you're getting what you can out of your current position. So if they're offering you continuing education courses or anything like that, take advantage of everything that you can. I understand that you hate the job. I understand that you don't want to be there, but there's always a positive that you can find. There's always something that you can pull out, hone your job skills, make sure that you are razor sharp in everything that you should be doing there, so you can speak to it intelligently during an interview or when you're networking with someone else. And that's another point, network at your current place of employment. So don't just stay within your department. Venture outside of your department. If you're in the IT department, talk to people in finance, network with people in the HR department. So now you have a network of people around you. If there are any openings, they might be able to help you in the future. Next point, Update your resume. It is time to now update your resume. I update my resume as soon as I get a position. I update my resume within that month, just because you never know what opportunities may come your way. I update my resume right away, so I always have the most current version. If anyone asks me for it, I'll have it right there on hand. Now, as far as the resume, we'll get more into this in later videos, but you should always have a resume shell. So I always have a ready-made generic resume, but if I have a specific job that I am applying for, I always go in and tailor my resume to that job. Every single time. No two jobs have gotten the same resume from me, because no two jobs are the same. I don't care if they have the same job title. If they are in different companies, they are different positions, and I treat them as such. Next, you want to apply for jobs, of course. Reach out to your network. See what's out there. You're not going to find everything on Indeed, so make sure you are reaching out to your network just to see what you can find out there. I have put out feelers to different people, and I have found so many positions that haven't even been on the market or been on Indeed, and I've kind of gotten a bug in someone's ear, and they've been able to get me in the door. So make sure your network is strong always. We just talked about that, but I want to reiterate it because it is very important. Now, if you don't have a strong network and you do start on Indeed, there are also plenty of jobs that you can find on Indeed and other various sites as well. Obviously, we all know LinkedIn. Along with updating your resume, you need to make sure your LinkedIn is fully and thoroughly updated, because companies look at that. I mean, our company looks at that. That's pretty much the first thing that I looked at, is someone's Indeed page. So make sure that's updated. Make sure it's everything on there is appropriate and it tailors to what you're looking for. The next thing you want to do is to spice up your interview skills. I do have an interview guide for sale. It is always linked down below in my description box. It's $5, very easy to follow, and you won't be disappointed, I'm telling you. But seriously, whatever you have to do, spice up on those interview skills. Have family and friends do mock interviews with you. Anything that you can do to make sure that you can clearly communicate your skills. If you cannot clearly communicate what you can do, you will not get the job. I don't care how good your resume is. You need to be able to face-to-face clearly communicate all of your talents, all of your skills, everything that you've done in your previous position. You need to have examples of what you've done in your previous position on hand and ready to go in your head and ready to tell it to whoever wants to listen. So lastly, after you've gotten that job, after you've done a kick-ass interview, make sure you are leaving your current position on a good note. You always aim to leave a place better than you found it. A 2-week notice is very important. I know I'll get a lot of pushback for this, but a 2-week notice is very important where you can give it. Sometimes that may not be possible. Sometimes you get a position and they want you to start right away. I would never tell you to turn down your dream job because you want to give a 2-week notice. However, most companies understand that you're gonna give a standard 2-week notice, so they will give you that time to start. So just make sure you are being courteous to your fellow coworkers, to your managers, because if you're not, all that networking that you did, all that trying to build those sustainable relationships, it'll go out the window if you leave the company high and dry and just walk out. You also want to make sure you are trying to put in place a good transition plan for the next person that takes on your position. Once again, you aim to leave places better than you found them. That's always your mission. So that's it for this coffee break with Cece. If you have any other tips for getting out of a job that you hate, make sure you leave them down below for us in the comment section. And if you have any other topics that you want me to cover during these segments, also leave those in the comment section as well. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate your love and support, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye guys.